Good day again. Welcome. We are still continuing on our Kingdom Talk. The series is entitled Our Kingdom Mentality. As a refresher, we stress that kingdom mentality stands in contrast with world or religious mentality. They stand in contrast to each other in their foundation, focus, and priority. So far, we have taken up that kingdom mentality in contrast to world's mentality are as follows. Kingdom mentality is governed by faith and not by sight, founded on the truth and not on the facts, founded on the invisible or focused on the invisible and not on the visible. And now, let's continue. Kingdom mentality is led by the Spirit and not by the letter. Romans 8:14, Paul wrote, it reads, "For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God." 2 Corinthians 3:6 reads, "He has made us competent as ministers of a new covenant, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life." This is an issue of divine intent in contrast with human legalism. For example, as an illustration on the issue of adultery. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 27 and 28, Jesus said, "You have heard that it was said, 'Do not commit adultery.' But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart." This material tells us that kingdom mentality is led by the divine intent, and that intent is the intent of the heart. Because from the heart, everything flows out. So it does not require for you to really have a sexual relations with somebody other than your spouse to commit adultery. Your mere desire inside is what the focus of mentality is. You should be clean in the mentality so that you could not commit violations of the law. Number 5, kingdom mentality is based on relationships and not on rites or rituals and ceremonies. In Matthew 12:30, very familiar passage to many, the scripture says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength." And the second is this, "Love your neighbor as you love yourself." There is no commandment greater than this. When you take a look at these two materials, the focus is not rites or rituals, but relationship. In the Garden of Eden, there were no rites, no rituals, but just a relationship. Religion can never be found in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve experienced full life in a relationship. The relationship with God and with each other. Kingdom mentality seeks after relationship over and above any rituals and ceremonies. Number 6 also, kingdom mentality is anchored on royal design, not on present status. Psalm 8:3 tells you that, and also verse 4, that God cares for us because He made us little lower than Himself and made us rulers of all His creation. This is an issue of identity which we have previously covered. The world evaluates you on the basis of your present status. Kingdom mentality cherishes on the truth of who you really are according to God's royal design. You are His offspring. You are His masterpiece creation. You were born a ruler. You are embedded with abilities and capabilities. You are destined for greatness. When a contrast between kingdom mentality of a world mindset is clarified to you, it's time for you to switch and develop your kingdom mentality. God bless.